Hello and welcome to my Championship final day predictions. We've also got my Southampton Ipswich prediction for tonight's game as well. Championship final day. Who's getting the playoffs? Who's getting top two? Relegation already confirmed. It's mainly promotion that still needs to be confirmed in the Championship. Let's just dive straight to my final day Championship predictions. And into a blockbuster clash tonight as Southampton take on Ipswich at St Mary's. Southampton are unbeaten in 15 Championship matches but have never beaten Ipswich at their home stadium at St Mary's. Southampton disappointing defeat at the weekend, but they can take some great impetus to head into this fixture. Of course, Ipswich did draw, probably 2 drop points for them away at West Brom at the weekend. Second sit Ipswich, fifth Southampton, unbeaten in 15 Championship matches since late January, winning 11 of those games. Southampton have never won a home game against Ipswich in 4 meetings at St Mary's, as we previously just said. Played in the FA Cup final just 3 days before this fixture. Same with Ipswich. I don't know why that stat's on there. Southampton won 6 of their last 8 home Championship matches, scoring 17 goals. Ipswich unbeaten in all 4 visits to St Mary's, winning once and drawing 3. It's not Southampton, what am I talking about? Ipswich have conceded just 45 league goals, the joint fewest in the top 5. 1-1 draw early in the season between the sides, irrelevant really. 1-1 draw last time they play at Southampton, at St Mary's. 3 wins for Saints, 4 draws, 2 wins for the Tractor Boys. I'm gonna back Southampton in this one to get over the line in this absolutely blockbuster clash tonight at St Mary's. I'm gonna back Southampton to win this by 2 goals to 1 and push their way closer to the automatic places. 2-1 Southampton over Ipswich here. And jumping into the final day's games then, and we start at Ewood Park as Blackburn take on Leicester. Already safe Blackburn, already relegated Leicester. Dead rubber this one. Only 1 win in the last 5 respectively for both of these sides. Blackburn's only win coming at Sheffield United. No wins for Leicester. As I said, 1 win for both teams in their last 5 matches. 20th sit Blackburn at the moment, 23rd. Sit Leicester already down. 9 points separate the sides at the moment. Leicester haven't won in 8, scored just 4 goals in the last 5 Championship outings. Haven't kept a clean sheet in 6 either. Ewood Park does average 1.25 total goals per match across the last 8 home games. Head-to-heads look like this. 2-0 away win for Blackburn back on the 1st of November. These played on the final day in 2024. Relegated Birmingham in the process. Did Blackburn with a 2-0 away win that day over Leicester. 4-1 win for Leicester. Last time did play at Blackburn in 2023 on the 1st of October. 4 wins for Blackburn. 2 draws. 3 wins for Leicester. Dead rubber this one. I'm good about the home side, though. I'm going to go for a 1-0 home Blackburn Rovers win in this one. Get over the line and finish the season with a flourish for Blackburn. Back at a 1-0 home Blackburn win over Leicester City. Bristol City Stoke is one of the other dead rubbers, of course, and there's quite a few dead rubbers, with more dead rubbers than actual games that need to be decided for the playoffs and the automatics, of course. 13th versus 17th in the league. 3 losses on the trot for Stoke City. 2-0 away loss at Wrexham, then back-to-back 3-1 home defeats to Millwall and Portsmouth. Bristol City did lose away at Birmingham last time out. Their last win hasn't come since a 1-0 home win over Sheffield United. Roy Hodgson hasn't done particularly great since he's came in. Actually, now, Bristol City won just 2 of last 7 home meetings with Stoke. Stoke won 4 of their 7 Championship visits to Ashton Gate. Won the reverse fixture 5-1 at the Brit 365 Stadium as well. 5-1 win for Stoke over Bristol City. One that was on the 1st of November, not the 1 of November. 8 wins for Bristol City, 2 draws, 6 wins for Stoke. Difficult to call this one. Both sides not really fighting for anything, and that is why I'm sitting on the fence in this one. We're going to go for a 1-1 draw between Bristol City and Stoke. But if I had to back a team, I would back Bristol City in this one. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot separating these two. 1-1 draw. Derby Sheffield United is up next then, and Derby can get in the playoffs with a win. I think they need quite a big favourite from the other teams, of which will be Middlesbrough and is it Norwich? Yes, that's the other team Derby take on a Sheffield United side that got nothing to play for. 8th versus 15th of the table. Derby a point off the playoffs with their big win over QPR at the weekend with a 3-2 away win. Derby got the home crowd behind them at Pride Park. Their home form has picked up in the second half of the season. Their away form's kind of dropped off a bit as well. 3-1 away win for Derby against Sheffield United on the 1st of November 2025. 5 wins for Derby, 1 draw, 9 wins for Sheffield United. Last I did play at Derby was a 1-0 away Sheffield United win on the 1st of February 2025. Sheffield United have won 6 of 11 championship meetings with Derby in their all-time record, I think, since this app's been created. Derby won their last 5 home matches, conceded just 2 goals across those games. I'm going to back Derby to win. The Sheffield United got absolutely knelt to play for. I'm going to go for a 2-0 home Derby win in this one and give themselves their best possible chance of getting into those playoffs come the end of the season, or which is in 1 game's time. But yeah, I'm going to back Derby to win this by 2-0 over Sheffield United. And another game that will be decided by the playoffs is Hull versus Norwich at the MKM. Hull have been on a dreadful run. They haven't won, since that win over Sheffield Wednesday on the 21st of March. If you don't class them as a proper team, then it was Wrexham on the 10th of March. Norwich unbeaten in the last 3, despite that loss to Ipswich in there, which they got a bit unlucky. And let's be honest, 5 points they sit behind their opponents. Hull can't overtake them with 1 game to go. Norwich won 5 of their last 7 away championship games, scored 9 in their last 5 league matches, nearly double Hull's 5. Hull won just 2 of their last 8 home championship matches, drawing 3. Hull scored just 5 goals in their last 5 league matches. They haven't won any of their last 6 matches either, and drawing 4 in their 2. 2-0 away win for Norwich on the 1st of November 2025. 1-1 draw between the sides earlier in the season. 5 wins for Hull, 5 draws, 6 wins for Norwich City. Are Hull going to bottle it again? I'm going to back them 2. I'm going to go for a Desmond. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw between Norwich and Hull in this one at the MKM. And Hull to drop yet more points in this bid to get in the playoffs, and that probably wouldn't get them in the playoffs. So I'm predicting Derby to win. So back into Hull. 2-2 draw against Norwich here. And Ipswich take on QPR. Obviously, I don't know what's happened in the Southampton game, but this one takes place at Portman Road. Ipswich will be looking to win this against the QPR side. They've lost 3 on the trot as of late. 4-1 away with for them over QPR at Loftus Road earlier in the season. For Ipswich, 0-0 draw last time to play at Portman Road in December 2023. 4 wins for Ipswich, 2 draws, 9 wins for QPR. Ipswich have actually struggled against QPR in recent times, but that was probably when they were crap, and they got relegated that season and did lose 2-0 before that. 6 goals in the last 5 matches for Ipswich, have been awarded the most penalties this season. Shock horror. Ranked 2nd at home this season as well. QPR have scored 4 in their last 5 as well. Haven't won in 5. Have lost their last 3. Yeah, do we want Ipswich back in the Premier League? I don't know if we do. A win over in their last 3, 1 win in their last 3, 2 draws in there over Borough and West Brom, either side of that Charlton win, of course. 4 wins for Ipswich, 2 draws, 9 wins for QPR. The head-to-heads do lead towards QPR, don't they? But I'm going to back Ipswich to win this one and get themselves promoted. And we're going to go for a 3-1 home Ipswich Town win in this one. And this will not matter anything if this happens and Ipswich get over the line. And I'm backing them 2 by 3-1 over Queen's Park Rangers. And another big game as Millwall take on Oxford, and this is probably the nicest fixture you could have given Millwall, apart from Sheffield Wednesday. On the final day is Oxford United at home. They're unbeaten in 4 games, 2 draws, 2 wins for Millwall. In their 2-2 draw between Oxford and Millwall back on the 1st of November 2025, 2 wins for Millwall, 3 draws, 3 wins for Oxford. Difficult again to call between these two. Well, I say that, but Millwall do like to bottle it on the final day, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did against Matt Bloomfield's Oxford here. Millwall have kept the most clean sheets in the Championship with 17 this season. Their 41 away points this season equal a club record for a single league campaign. Max Crocombe leads the Championship in saves per match with 3.4 as well. Oxford were relegated on Saturday despite beating Sheffield Wednesday 4-1, but they were relegated before that anyway. Oxford scored 8 goals in the last 5 matches, despite sitting 22nd in the table. Last time they did play, I said, was a 2-2 draw. I think I've already I haven't mentioned they did lose at home to Oxford last Sunday play on the 1st of January 2025. 2 wins for Millwall, 3 draws, 3 wins for Oxford. I'm going to back Millwall to get over the line. I don't think it'll be enough in the end to get promoted. But yeah, I'm going to back Millwall to win this. I'll go for a scrappy 1-0 home win for Alex Neil's side over Matt Bloomfield's Oxford in this one. So yeah, back in Millwall to win by goal. Portsmouth Southampton is up next at Fratton Park. 4 wins out of the last 5 for Pompey, despite a 5-1 loss to Coventry. In there, Birmingham have won 3 out of their last 4 league games, all being at home, of course, apart from that 1-1 draw away at Hull, beating Wrexham, Preston and Bristol City. Birmingham did beat Portsmouth earlier in the season by 4 goals to 0. Last time they play at Pompey was a 4-1 home win for Portsmouth in 2012. Did beat them in the EFL Cup. That was Jude Bellingham's competitive debut in 2019 as well. 3-0 win for Portsmouth. 2 wins for Pompey, 0 draws, 2 wins for Birmingham. Can Portsmouth get over the line in this one? Home team won all 4 previous meetings between these sides with a combined 12-1 scoreline. Portsmouth won 4 of the last 5 championship matches, with 2 of those wins coming away from home. I'm going to back a Portsmouth win in this one just because our away form is absolutely terrible. I'm going to back a 2-0 home Portsmouth win in this one, and it would be a perfect end to the season for Pompey at Fratton Park by beating Birmingham by 2 goals to 0. Preston Southampton up next then, and it's going to be very difficult for Southampton to get promoted, but they can give themselves the best possible chance to get in those automatic spots. Otherwise, they'll have to go through the playoffs, won't they? Yeah, they take on a Preston side that did beat Sheffield United last time out. Still probably going for it a little bit, as they do sit. They sit mid-table, but they still seem to be going for it. They were doing well against Birmingham last week, beat Sheffield United, as we said. Southampton did lose to Manchester City. Disappointing defeat. We don't know what's going to happen tonight against Ipswich, of course. 3 wins on the trot. Before that, Bristol City draw for Southampton. And remember, they were unbeaten in 20 league games before that as well. Preston have scored 7 in their last 5. Haven't kept a clean sheet in 14 either. Southampton have scored 10 in their last 5. Average 1.8 goals per match. Leo Cienza is ranked 2nd in big chances created in the competition, with 22-0 win for Preston over Southampton on the 1st of November 2025. 1 win for Preston, 1 draw, 3 wins for Southampton. 5th sit Southampton at the moment, 12th sit Preston. I'm going to back Southampton to win this, even though I think Preston could give them a game. I'm going to back a 2-1 away Southampton win in this one and give themselves the best possible chance of getting into those automatic spots. Otherwise, they'll have to go through the playoffs. Sheffield Wednesday versus West Brom is up next, and West Brom, we already know, are safe with that point away or at home to Ipswich. At the weekend, they did get a 2-point deduction, but that really hasn't affected them in any means, really. Just delayed their survival hopes by a week or 2. Sheffield Wednesday did lose back-to-back games recently to Middlesbrough and to Oxford. Were unbeaten in 3 before that, with 3 draws on the bounce. 0-0 draw between the sides on the 1st of November 2025. West Brom did beat Sheffield Wednesday in early February last year, and Sheffield Wednesday last time they did play there was a 3-2 home win. They also beat them 3-0 in early 2024 as well. 2 wins for Sheffield Wednesday, 4 draws, 4 wins for West Bromwich Albion. We know Sheffield Wednesday's record is horrible. They've only won 1 of their 45 league matches. Are West Brom going to be generous to give them results here? We'll have to wait and see. Sheffield Wednesday scored 5 in the last 7 home championship matches, which is okay for them, really. West Brom just conceded 4 in the last 10 championship games as well. West Brom drew 6 of the last 10 matches, including 3 goalless stalemates. Point deduction did drop them, but didn't affect them, as we've previously spoken about. I'm going to back a draw in this one. I'm going to back a 0-0 draw. I think these two will be on the beach on holiday, and you may as well not go. I'm joking. Still go to the game if you do want to, West Brom fans, but I still just think this will be a 0-0 draw, and it'll be a boring play out, and final day, nothing too silly. So a 0-0 draw between Wednesday and West Brom. Swansea Charlton is up next. Charlton confirmed their safety with a nice 2-1 win over Hull City at the weekend, dampening their playoff hopes and boosting their survival chances, because I think it would have been a bit tight and scrappy if they didn't beat Hull on the weekend, of course, because Oxford will be 3 points behind them. As we know, 1-1 draw between the sides on the 1st of November 2025. 3 wins for Swansea, 1 draw, 0 wins for Charlton. Last time to play at Charlton was at Swansea, sorry, was a 1-0 home Swansea win on the 2nd of January 2020, just before lockdown. Swansea 11th versus Charlton 19th, 8 points separate the sides, sorry. In the division, Charlton have scored 7 of their last 8 matches, but haven't kept a clean sheet in 8 straight games. That Potnik might get the top scorer. I think he will, with 23 goals. I think this has been one of the worst Golden Boot races in Championship history. Nothing to take away from Potnik, but it just has been. Charlton scored 7 in their last 8 matches, despite winning only once in that run, I should say. Drew 5 of their last 7 Championship away matches. Charlton haven't kept a clean sheet in 8 consecutive matches either. Charlton have never beaten Swansea in 4 meetings, losing 3 as well. I'm going to back a draw in this one. Sit on the fence. Go for a 1-1 draw between Swansea and Charlton here. Not a lot to separate them. And a 1-1 draw to play out the season between Swansea and Charlton. Watford take on already crowned champions Coventry at Vicarage Road, and Watford have been on horrible form lately under Edwards. Still, I think he's going to be leaving the club as well. Back-to-back home wins for Coventry, confirming to be champions on last Tuesday night over Portsmouth with a 5-1 win, beating Wrexham with a 3-1 win on Sunday afternoon as well. Coventry to beat Watford by 3-1 on the 25th of October 2025. 1-1 draw between the sides on the 14th of September 2024. 2 wins for Watford, 7 draws, 6 wins for Coventry City. I think Coventry will be running riot in this one, as Watford just looking dreadful as they do. But then, could be partying with Stephen Bunting, so I wouldn't be surprised if Watford do go and win this. It's the Championship at the end of the day. Watford scored 2 in the last 5, haven't kept a clean sheet in 6 matches. They are already crowned champions under Frank Lampard, of course, unbeaten in their last 7 Championship matches are Coventry City. Ranked second for away form in the Championship, and I'm going to back Coventry to win this. We'll go for a comfortable 3-0 away win for the champions in this one, and back them to beat this Watford side, or dreadful Watford side, quite convincingly here. I'm going to go for a 3-0 away Coventry win in this one. And the final game the final game of the season we will be predicting of this season. We've got the playoffs still to come, of course, but it is Wrexham and it is Middlesbrough, and this has big implications on the automatic race and the playoff race, as Wrexham still sit inside that top 6, but anything other than a loss here would be curtains for their season. This one probably will be on main TV. I think Sky Sports really want Wrexham to get in the playoffs, don't they? So they get extra bit of cash, baby. Yeah, no. But yeah, that is probably why. I don't know what their affiliation with Wrexham is. They are chasing an unprecedented 4th successive promotion in the club's 162-year history. Kiefer Moore has scored just the once in his last 16 appearances. Problems there. Kept back-to-back clean sheets for the first time this season before conceding 3 at Coventry on Sunday afternoon. Middlesbrough conceded the most penalties in the Championship this season with 8. They've also won back-to-back games after going winless in their previous 7 league matches. Conceded 45 in 45 league matches, exactly 1 per game. Ranked 3rd away form in the Championship this season as well. Middlesbrough have had a strong season. 1-1 draw is the only head-to-head to go off from last season. I think Wrexham will win this. I'll go for a bonkers 3-2 home Wrexham win for Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's team. Don't know why I called them that, but it's meant to be Phil Parkinson's team. Will he be sacked at the end of the season? We'll have to wait and see on that one as well. But yeah, I'm backing Wrexham to win this by 3-2 over Middlesbrough here, and dampen Middlesbrough's automatic hopes. They'll have to go through the playoffs, and so will Wrexham, with confirming this win. Thank you very much for watching my Championship final day and Southampton Ipswich, of course, predictions. If you did like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do it with that good stuff. And I'll speak to you on the next one, which will be League 2 final day predictions tomorrow afternoon. So don't forget to stay tuned for those. And I'll speak to you guys all on the next one. Thank you all for watching. And I'll speak to you on the next one, League 2 and then League 1 on Thursday as well. So yeah, don't forget to stay tuned for those. And I'll speak to you all on the next one.